What does this button do? This deck mostly wants to get Delirium active. Chip damage. I can do that. Kind of hard to remember what I was doing yesterday. It's kind of hard to remember what I was doing 5 minutes ago, much less yesterday. There's a pack of crackers in my pocket. Sweet. Senor Jalapeno. It's just 2 cards for the Delirium. I don't think I want to do any snatching. Until your next turn. Until the end of your next turn. Okay, so I could pop that and potentially do something with the stuff I draw. Let's give it a try. I don't think I can cycle that. Yeah, we'll let it cycle up. So we can manifest dread and look to block that. Then play this thing, be mostly safe. Rather put that in the bin. Means when we draw our Delirium cards, we got them. think I'd rather play this now. Yeah, let's take the one we can play. I feel like we're mostly stable now. That attack doesn't make a whole lot of sense unless you know the top card of your library, which I don't think they do. They're sort of giving me an opportunity to trade there, but I think we need to trust the top of our deck. It's 6 to do that. Kind of insane. Okay, never mind. May as well play out our lands. I don't think I have any reason to hold them. They got a lot of big stuff I kind of need to do something about. Oh god, I didn't realize it was enters or attacks, and that this had haste. Everything is going terrible. Alright, let's kill it. Hello, John. Congratulations. I don't know why they won't cast that. They'd probably kill me. I've drawn a good bit more lands than they have. Have they been a lot? Just 2. versus my 3. Well, well, well. That was a good draw. Hello, Tim. They've got 1, 2. What just happened?
9 years and back to Magic. Been a great run.
Thank you, Ravis. Where did theirs come from? Did it hit me? Let's check the combat log. Can't attack. Could you draw a land opponent, please? Perhaps just one of them. That'd be nice. Did you draw a creature? If yes, you should attack with both. Nope. Not a fan. That's 10, 11, 12, 13 to their 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's just 3 more, but it's enough. Hello, Mecklem. That's just what I needed. Narrator, it was not. This is all right. Should make like a satisfying pop noise when you click on an eye. I think he's pretty relevant. He attacks, he blocks, you can cycle some cards potentially, which looks like it might be useful here. This set had absolutely nothing to do with it. I didn't even know this was the set. Interesting play. Yeah. I don't have enough time to play a lot more than that. What's that do? Kills the thing. I don't really want to trade 3 for 1. And given that I've this much land in hand, I actually kind of want to try to use the Goblin's ability. So I think we're doing this. Because if I can cash in these 2 lands for another card, we might be able to get in this game. We just trade these off though, right? Actually, this is fine. Yeah, that's not the point, Naked. It's trading 2 for 3 is just a recipe to lose a game, right? So if I attack, sure, it gets through. I don't have to worry about that. But if we can't trade 2 for 3 with lands in hand and think we're going to win a video game, we're not going to win a video game. This can also just block it, so... All right. That one's not going to trigger this. All right, I'm going to have to murder it. As it turns out, it would have been better to save the exile one, but really no way to know that at the time. Here we can make a decision, right? Like if they attack, do we want to swing? Do we want to block? Probably not. I'm imagining they might play something else and then want to try to block us, which means I can just play this and attack with it. They should be able to tell that I'm valuing this. Gremlin. But if they don't, that's okay. I am the beatdown now. Guess we do the Surveil first. Yeah, I'll draw that. That's value. Play whack-a-mole over here. I'm halfway tempted to save this in case the next card's a land. They got something, but they really can't get much besides Marvin with it. Woogie. They've decided that's important, which is interesting to me. Hello, Orcish. Yeah, this one's going better. They're right close to dead. It was a weird decision. What is this? The owner of target artifact or enchantment shuffles it. You may shuffle up to 4 target cards from your graveyard in your library. So what are they targeting? They're blowing up my thing here. Okay. It was a weird decision to come back and play some Magic. I watched some people playing it already. Oh, that was kind of bad to play, wasn't it? What does this do again? Doesn't matter, they're dead. I watched some people play it. It's a little too fast-paced for me. I think I like the slow, deliberate nature of Tarkov. But the running gun of COD, I'm just a little too old for that. I got to where I didn't like it. So I have checked it out, but I don't think it's for me. Like Hunt was also pretty deliberate. I think one day in the far future, if it's still a thing, I'd like to have a Hunt night where you and I play Hunt. It would be really fun. I like that you could play it kind of slow and methodical instead of running around and pew-pew-pewing. I don't know exactly what got me to decide I wanted to stream some Magic. I think I wanted to stream something and have some people to hang out with. And I think a lot of the reasons I got mad at Magic really didn't have much to do with the game, although some of them did. And a lot of them had to do with my own sense of entitlement and jealousy, which is like eventually something I was able to let go of. Righto, Governor. Come on, do something. So if we continue to miss lands, Pyroclasm can potentially dig us out of a problem. I suppose just trading off artifacts for now can too. We can probably miss the land drop one more time and still think we're playing Magic. After that, we are likely dead. Pyroclasm's presumably going to be good against this deck regardless of when we get around to it. It was fun in Hunt too to be like, okay, I'll bring the shotgun, you bring the sniper. I still very fondly remember some of the battles we had. I remember one compound we were approaching, I was dual wielding pistols, the spider was in there, some dudes pushed us. And the last time we played was amazing. It's a good game. It's just, when are you supposed to have time as a parent with a young child to do that? Let's put that on the bottom. I need to draw lands. Pressure or hit the land drop? I think the land drop's too important. I don't want to fall any further behind. With any luck, they spew out 2 creatures that are vulnerable to Pyroclasm. We hit a land. I wouldn't have time to stream at all if Simwife wasn't as understanding as she is. About the 3-power thing, so maybe we can gobble up a few things with this pyro. I did play some more Skill Legends Royale, and I think I actually like that type of game, although I don't know that that is the one for me. I imagine there will be more Auto Gladiator clones coming out. I kind of want to try TFT again one day, but I still can't wrap my head around the items. Just draw cards with this. That seems pretty good. This is awkward because I want to push damage, but I need to hit land drops. We're probably dead here, which really sucks. I should have done that first too. Didn't think about it. That was just a mistake. That one's on me. Did you get your Chaos Agents invite yet, John? Couldn't. You needed the land drop to play both? Wow. Okay. I meant I should have played this first in case I hit the land drop. There, yeah, there we go. I was so sure you were right that I was like changing my own mind about stuff. Play one more creature to get me. No, but having their life total at a multiple of 5 kind of would have been a good idea, I think. Man, that's too much too. I don't know who is expected to read these cards. Apparently I can do this, so I'll just go ahead and do it. It looks like something out of Innistrad, Eldritch Moon specifically. Eldritch Moon was pretty good. I recall enjoying it. I don't think we win in this one. Tap it, huh? Okay, guess I should have attacked first with that too. I didn't know it said that. I might literally need this goblin. This card sucks a lot. That's not fair. I could have attacked first. I've missed 4 damage. They should be at 11. That's the worst part. I'm bad enough to make mistakes and good enough to recognize them. That's a terrible place to be when you're playing Magic. It's better to be like, oh, I'm just doing everything perfectly. The secret there is you're not. You just can't tell what you're doing wrong. That's a good place to be. It means I'm playing a little bit too fast, which I am because I kind of need to PP. Which is an ongoing theme for the stream. Something about being in your late 40s and on a diuretic for your incredibly high blood pressure. Stop. No, Orcish. I thought we was friends. Yeah, you got it. That's it. They've got a big flyer I need to kill. I don't think I'm gonna. Again, if they were at 11, this is a little more interesting, right? Because now all of a sudden they're at 6, and I've got lethal on board if they crack with everything. So they've got to start playing around removal and thinking about what I've got. But as it stands, they just kill me, and there's nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. I don't think it actually mattered. We got a little mana screwed and then mana flooded, which is just never going to work for anybody. But I'm going to go PP so that I will be properly mentally charged to try to get us at least 2 more wins with this deck, because I feel like it's got those wins within it. So I'll be back in just a minute, y'all. There we go. All better. Let's try that again. It does feel bad to lose rounds to Mana Screw. That's something that is still there. In a way, it feels better that like the mistakes I made didn't really add up and catch me. But it's also like, hey, if you make mistakes like that, you're not going to win games you're supposed to win. It's just awkward, you know? This might be a good Pyroclasm opener, depending on what they play. You should have a 2-drop. No, 2-drop.
Jalokivi tulostin menee brrrr.
Marty, thank you very much for the bits. Happy Thanksgiving, Dave. That reminds me. It is Columbus Day or Indigenous Peoples Day. I'm going to go one more turn for that goat. I mean, they know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I'm not sure why I thought they couldn't do it that turn. But I really didn't. Yeah, more or less. Now, not many Americans will have the day off. Yeah, I think I made a huge mistake not just using my Pyroclasm as a 1-for-1, and this is going to get me yet again. I guess I was like, nobody would just play that out. Ah! I'm having some brain problems right now. We're not going to talk about it. Okay, so that was the play. What is the play now? It probably still is the cultist. I started thinking about what if I played a game with an internet friend. So you're gonna wait for the end of turn to do that. Respect. I'm gonna blame Dave. It's not Dave. I'm not on right now, and that's okay too. No, it's not you. It is definitely not you. I mean, one of the reasons that I stopped playing Magic was I was very tired. All the time. I think we win this one just because they got mana screwed. I'm not able to think quite as well as I used to be. And I think that's because there's just part of my brain that is always focused on what she's doing. Even if she's with her mama, there's part of my brain that's just like always thinking about the babby. That line I got. It was a good line. Poo brain? Yeah. Yeah, if I was going to blame you for losing, I'll give you credit for winning. Thank you. It's a good line, too. Completely forgot what the cultist did. I think part of it, too, is I don't know all of these cards by sight. And I'm used to, in the past, it's been a long time, but my brain is still used to playing Magic by just remembering the pictures. And I need to, like, read the cards. But it's also just really nice to talk to people. The pictures do seem a bit more muddy, now that you mention it. What's that about? Well, I mean, maybe this is just a dark and spooky set, so that's part of it, but... Fair take. Work. Well, let's get things starting to trade, eh? Congratulations. Looks like we both want to trade. That's great. The hassle of going through and selling all the cards was something I never quite enjoyed too. Is this exile? No, sadly. I've got one that does. Is it this one? Yeah. I don't know if I want to trade these. I kind of think I do. Let's do it. That's just a convenient way to get rid of something annoying. I kind of do want to chainsaw that because I'm looking to draw some cards potentially. Like that's sort of what it's for, and it's mana convenient. I need to get Delirium going, don't I? I'm not going to get Limp Bizkit references because I have good taste in music. Let's draw some cards. Getting an artifact in the bin gives us delirium now. So I think I like taking this, playing that, and doing the old passy-passy. They appear to have recognized that that's a threat. Okay. Did that sound like a clown horn to anyone else, or was it just me? This is a tough decision. Do I trade it for the 6/6 or do I trade it for the 5/5 that might get bigger? This is a lot harder for me to trade with later, so I think we trade here, but that's the decision of the game, I think. Like, this doesn't really do a whole lot. I guess it means I block there and there and take 5, go to 2. I could try to use it to draw more cards, but I don't think I have time for that. I need them to rip a couple lands, and I think we still get to play. Okay, and that's not anything more dangerous. Otherwise, we'd be dead. What does that do? It gets Menace? That's not going to work for me. That's not going to work for me at all. Because I got to block too many things. We're just dead on the spot. I don't like it. I don't like it. I like this deck. I thought it was better. Am I missing something? It's +2/+0 and gains Menace. Now we're just dead. I need 4 blockers, and I can't get 4 blockers. It sucks. Get wrecked. I suppose good news is we can probably do another draft. Bad news is 3 wins sucks. All right, I need another moment. I'll be back. We'll do it again. It's been a minute since we've had a Sim Sorry about that. I think I'm doing something here in Magic that I was doing when I played Tarkov 2, which is just playing a little bit too fast. I don't think I missed any games that we could have won, but I think I made a lot of mistakes. Let's do another one. Big green worm does what? Trample, haste, 5/5. And I can bring it back. That's pretty good. Probably taking that. The analyst could be pretty good too. That guy's not bad either. You just draw a card. Get wrecked, Borderland Minotaur. I haven't drafted green. I'm not going to recognize a lot of the green cards. But I don't see anything here that looks better than a rebuyable 5/5. Meat Hook Massacre 2. Really? Each player sacrifices X. Whenever a creature you control dies, you may pay 3 life. If you do, return that creature card under your control. So this is all good for me, isn't it? It's expensive. Like, this is a 6-drop to get 1 creature. And quad black. What does this do? It's not wonderful. I'll try it, see where it goes. Maybe we end up super black, maybe we don't. Hospital room seems good. Surgical suite, not so much. Don't think I could pull that off, even with good fixing. You might could, though. So you need this base green in a bunch of rooms? I don't think that's quite worth it. I'm going to take the surgical suite. There's a chance that we get into like green-white something. Okay, so it's a 2/1 that I can potentially pump. It's going to really need to beat Terramorphic Expanse here because that's what I think I'm taking. I like the removal spell a lot, but I don't think I'm passing a Terramorphic Expanse. So Atlantic is the name we're saying with Say Its Name. I feel like I'm seeing decent white stuff. This is fixing, right? It's trapped in the screen. Okay, so we're probably doing something white, and we'll figure out the rest of it. Yeah, definitely not Children of the Corn. What does this do? 3 damage. I mean, maybe we're actually playing black-white and we just don't play the worm, eh? They should have called it Spider Juice. Spider Beverage. This guy's alright. This is alright for a potential splash. If we took this and then opened a good single blue card, we can easily splash it. But this seems like something good that you can trade off, and it has reach. And I still don't know exactly what colors I'm playing, but probably white at this point. What do? Each player draws 2 cards. More. Okay, so everybody draws a bunch of cards, and then you try to screw with your opponent doing that. I think that's particularly great. None of these cards look particularly great, though. This looks playable, although not good. I like the attic. Yeah, ham sandwich. There you go. Miasma Demon's been pretty good for me. Maybe we're doing that. Need to get some 2-drops in here. Especially in best of 1, they're probably overvalued. They seem pretty cool. Jump scare. We could play that. Probably won't, but we could. That I'm just putting in the deck. I think it's okay to play 1 6-drop in a deck, and this is my 1 6-drop. It's not great though, is it? Acceptable 3. I don't really have anything that cares about Delirium yet, but presumably I will. And we could still move green if we saw something really good. Okay, so I have to exile my dude and their dude, but I get a 6-mana 5/5 flyer in the meantime. That seems okay to me. I don't know if it's quite as good as another Terramorphic Expanse if packs have multiple rares. And I'm not 100% on playing white. Because if I take this, I can already play the best white card we have, which is Trapped in the Screen. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Exile target non-land opponent controls. Okay, so that's an O-ring, but it's attached to a creature. That's weird. Psychic, get a creature from the graveyard to the battlefield as a sorcery. Okay, that's fine. This pack kind of sucks. Maybe it'll come back? I don't think it's going to come back. Death Touch. It's okay. This is all right. Like, this is fine. I'll play it. I just really don't like that card. Yeah, it's good. It's just also dangerous. You got to be careful with that there. Destroy an artifact, destroy an enchantment, draw a card. Exercise is good. If we're going to play black, we need 2 drops. And I was pretty sure we were going to play black, but maybe we're not. We can splash Meat Hook Massacre. I just need 2 more Terramorphic Expanses and 1 Swamp. That'll work, right? Leyline of Hoppy. That's pretty great. 7 more life than your starting total creatures get. Oh, okay. Cool. That seems great. I do need 2 drops. I've already got 1. All right, I'm playing black-white, and I gotta find 2 drops. Don't let me take things that aren't 2 drops now. Yeah, we're basically good to go. Are you a 2-drop? No, you're a 3. That's kind of like a 2-drop. That seems good. Probably not worth splashing. This seems great. Why is this here? I'm splashing that. I fear playing 1-drops. Generally. All right, there's a 2. But it's also this, which is not only a 2-drop, but a removal spell. So, there. It's like a 2-drop. I just have to cast it on their turn. It's great. Twins are good. And I said we needed 2s, but really, if you have a 4-drop that makes 2 things, that's kind of the same thing. Why is it still here? This is a really good pack for us. I want all of it. But I think the logic still stands. I'm gonna have to play removal spells as 2-drops. But okay. It's a great 2-drop, but so is this. Hi, Dom. Dead Life is good. I can't play that. So attack, sacrifice into permanent if you do draw a card. Interesting. I don't know that I can actually play Meat Hook. Because I don't know that it's going to do enough. I got another pack to find stuff. This fungus seems pretty good. Take it for the sideboard, eh? How's things in your world, Mikhail? What do you do? FOMO. Draw card, discard a card. Attacks, untap target creature. Okay, it's got a relentless assault on it. It's another exercise. I don't know if I want that. And burial rites? I mean, that's fine too, but I could just have trapped in the screens. It's not like I'm playing enough creatures for that to do anything. I mean, that's a relatable statement right there. See, this is just making Sheltered by Ghost worse and worse because I'm not actually playing any creatures in this tag. Yeah, I'm just playing removal. Our plan is to kill everything. I need 1 more of the addicts so we can draw cards, and then I'll just kill everything they play, and it'll be fine. There's a 2-drop I could play. We could also take another Expanse. Maybe I should have literally 1 2-drop in the deck. Just one. Okay. I need just a tiny bit more card draw. Just like the teeniest, littlest, bittiest bit. Cultist would be good in this deck. Friendly Teddy would be too. Hey, what's up, Len? There was some mana troubles and some dicey plays that left us losers. Overlord of the Boiler Bilges. That's just fun to say, Boiler Bilges. I wanted a little bit more card draw, and I'm not getting it. So do we splash a Glimmerburst? Because I think I might. It'd be easy. We have to take out the Meathook Massacre, or just be aware that this is an 8-drop. If you think about it, if we take out Sheltered by Ghost, which we're doing, I've got enough 2-drops. Do I need that? Need is a strong word, but this just makes the mana so good. I think I can play Rite of the Moth. It's going to be hard with so few creatures. But there's nothing else there. I can take that. That's another just ham sandwich to kill somebody with if I need one. What do you do? Menace and Death Touch. It's a 5/5 versus a 5/4. That's better. And there's the Cultist. I actually wanted that. I think we've got a deck. I can run that too if I want to over this. I don't think I need removal stapled to my creatures. I think with this we'd probably want to play 18 lands. Yeah, I think Surgical Suite can go. We're not even playing that much white. Is Meathook staying in? I think so. It's going to be difficult to cast. It is what it is, but like I'm barely playing even that much white. Like that gives me 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 white sources, and I can play 9, 10, 11 swamps. I think I'm pretty good with that. I think we can make a deck out of that. It always seems to stutter when I try to scroll down there. I'm not entirely sure why. It's weird. It's perfect. It also always makes me select it twice before it works, which is weird. Oh, you're right. I do need to put in the other Herpaderps. Duh. I don't know how I missed that. Because I've got to have an island and a mountain. You're absolutely right. Thank you, Orcish. I was going to be in big trouble. I wonder if I'd have caught that. I certainly would have between rounds. That sounds like some time I would want to wind down from. Glorious Splash Greed Pile. I resemble that remark. Josh Frankel will hopefully look down one day, see this, and smile. That's what those were for. I guess if I don't do this now, I'm just going to have to deal with them getting that back. So while we've got a good break in the mana, I may as well go for it. I think I've got the same thing I had. Boogie. Yeah, I'll draw it again. Don't think there's a reason for me to hold lands in this deck. Yeah, now that it's in play. We didn't wheel the other one, which I didn't think we would, but... Now that's magic. Remember 2-for-1s? I had to play Magic for about 8 hours before I could get to a 2-for-1. All right. Does this do me any good having it in play? If I top deck Meat Hook, it lets me not sacrifice something else. I don't think it's going to get much better. Is this an ETB or when you cast it? It's enter, so I should be holding the lands. That's not great for me. I think we are required to accept that at times we're just going to need to use this. It sucks because I want to try to get exercise off on it, but I don't think it's going to help us. You can kill that. Gonna need more though. Gonna need a lot more. I don't think that does it. No, it doesn't, because we're still just dead. I'm not sure what happened on that one. I drew too many lands, didn't draw our card draw. I think I would have liked 3 pieces of card draw in this. Thank you, Len. This is Chucky, I guess. It's not bad to come back wrong the rat, eh? Because I get the herpaderp, don't I? I think I'm doing that. They may chump block. If they do that, I suspect we're winning this round anyway. I'm going to go ahead and knock that out. We knew we were going to have to use some of our removal as in place of creatures. Don't think I do it now, though. I also don't think I'm supposed to cycle this. Yeah, we got enough to do. I don't have to worry about it. It's getting murdered. But that's even a better reason to hold on to this. Because that one's just a little harder to murder. I think we just activate this and put the clock on him next turn, right? Yeah, I mean, obviously. I could get a treasure if I did that one. I do want to hold a land for the Miasma Demon too. Okay, fine, I'll just do this for now. Yeah, okay. Don't have to worry about the meat hook. Vicious Clown. Let's just not worry about this particular clown. Now I gotta kill that too. I'm looking to have time to activate this, but they just won't let me. But I can kill him with a 2/2. I like this tag. Lots of good reasons to hold a land. any target. That kind of sucks. They way overpaid for it. Kind of got to decide what we're doing here. I think it's time to do this for starters. If I kill it, they can take this out and I can start hitting them for 2. If I swing, I just get 2 for 1. I'm kind of okay with that because I can just resurrect the cultist. This leaves us in a spot where I can clock them twice and the game's over. Yeah, glimmer. Inspiration, basically. They got me. There we go. All right, I gotta pee. I'll be right back. guess I don't really need to leave that shut, but it doesn't matter. Sim baby is napping. And I've got some Cheetos. So we can have Cheeto asthma. Not quite picking it up, is it? Gotta be a little closer. Still not quite picking it up. That's a shame. Slow. But acceptable. Not like people are going to play one drops. I didn't read that card. I assumed it was a tap name, tap one. This deck has to use its 2-drop, or its removal as 2 drops. I should have used that earlier. I figured it'd have a target. Maybe it will. I believe that is sorcery only. Yeah, we can probably cast a massacre if we need to. Gonna need a bit of help on this one. I'm gonna play that just so we have Massacre mana. I guess it made sense to play this one. Awkward, like, do I want to draw the Miasma Demon and be able to play stuff out, or like, what do we do here? But I think we're just dead here. We couldn't keep up with all that stuff. Yeah, we're super dead. Yeah, fair enough, it will. Yeah, I think that was probably a good idea. I didn't quite recognize what card that was, and I thought I was just taking 3, and then it did something afterwards. That's what I was talking about earlier, is that, like, I need to slow down and read the cards, but it's kind of difficult for me to recognize that I need to do that right now. So I think looking back, knowing that that card's going to make another, we really need to hit something heavy removal quickly. But I think I really screwed up not using the Nowhere to Run much earlier. And that's on me. I also need one more card draw spell pretty desperately. And we didn't get one. This has flash? That's neat. I didn't know that. Don't mind if they mill me a little bit. Fun little mini game to see if you can pop all the eyes before they start coming back. It's like Aim Labs, but less fun. Yes, I approve. No, I don't. It's again that awkward spot of, do I play out the lands or not? I think I do here, but I could see an argument for not. Yeah. What's that button do? Curiosity? Okay. Everybody grab a leg. Casting at main because I'm lazy. That one worked. I think they forgot about ward. There should be like a symbol on flashcards. Okay, I'm gonna have to pitch it now. The swamp's too important. This leaves us vulnerable to flooding out, which you don't love. Oh, I get it, because Borborygmos is a Cyclops. Pibblethip's a Cyclops. That's only enters. So that's not really going to do anything if I unmorph them. Yeah, I get it. That it took me a minute to be like, why would these two like each other? And I'm like, they're both Cyclopses. really seem to want to erase me. They may just figure they don't have much of a shot if they don't, because their mana screwed. Was that a Fibble fart? It's pretty close to lethal, but it's also pretty close to lethal if I don't. Just want to confirm that this card doesn't make a token when I do this. And it doesn't. I clicked on the emote. Why didn't you do it? I wanted to wait bye-bye. I'm not giving you feedback. Y'all suck. Game's fun. Prairie dog, eh? I'm gonna play a lot better if I go to the bathroom. Go do that. Be right back. There we are. Maybe I'll have a chocolate too. The Carl Phaser chocolate really is the best stuff you can get. That is a cool little frog. I think that's worth not dealing with. The frog's named Helga. I probably would have liked the set you could draft frogs. I wish I'd had the idea to come back and play then. The old no attacks, no blocks. Pretty long ways away from a massacre. What's up, Raptors? How you doing? If you shook, what's shaking? Let's all draw a card, shall we? Nice. I'm having fun playing right now. That works. I should die for that to happen, so I may as well trap it in the screen. I got more TVs. I'm like a sports bar over here.
I've seen scarier things and I thrive in the dark.
I could kill him if I had a sorcery to do it. I just don't. Love the scroll bar over there. Like, let me explain to you the 800 things this does. I kind of forgot planeswalkers were in Magic. I hadn't seen one in a while. Yeah, the artifact is the scary thing right now. Not that that's not also a bit scary. If they'll activate the artifact on their turn, I'm less scared of it. There's only one a set. That's fantastic. Hey, Renan, how you doing?
I've got them pinned. Press the attack.
Man, this sucks. Thank you for the gift sub, J. Marty. Do I have to blow up my own little fellow here? Doesn't really do anything, does it? Because that's Marvin. No, we just got to take a beating. You're already talking about increasing the number per set. Oh, the number of planeswalkers. I forgot it was Marvin and thought it was a friendly Tatty Renan. Gotta remember I haven't been playing much lately.
Your secrets didn't stay hidden for long.
Satisfying to be able to figure this out. If I kill him as a ninja, does he stay dead? Renan would know that. He might have that No, they don't have anything. I don't know what they have. Where were you when the Westfold fell? Okay, so if I can actually kill him, we're good. It doesn't have hexproof. I just meant, can I block him to death, basically? Let me finish this game, Jess, and I can talk about it for a minute.
I've trained with the best.
Nah, he can kill me if I do that. I think they can kill me if I don't accept this trade, but that probably still kills me. I'm sure they have something that's going to make this really bad for me, right? Okay, they did. So if I death touch him, is he dead?
Control the fight, control the outcome.
That's a smart move. But I can't really do anything here, because they can just keep tapping things. I need to draw a removal spell. So what sets me up in the best position in case I do? Because it might be chumping and keeping this in play. I don't feel like that helps. Won't trade 2 for 2. Why not? You've got to have a reason. It's a good reason.
I've got you beat 6 different ways.
Yeah, that was a good reason. I do believe I'm dead. Didn't want to be dead. I think Renan's line might have helped us a little bit, but we didn't get there. Because I can do 4 damage to a creature, but it's an enchantment. Yeah, we're dead. Rip. I don't know if I can play through the entire draft, but we can probably do another draft. So Jess had asked what brought me back to Magic. I ain't saying I'm back. But Thank you, Jess.
Happy birthday. It's your birthday on another plane.
I've mentioned this a couple times since I started streaming some Magic again. No, it's incredibly unlikely I would do something like that, Renan. But it's probably worth walking through again. I guess the short answer is maturity brought me back. I think I was in a place towards the end with Magic where I was being pretty arrogant and pretty jealous, which was a weird combination to have, but that's what I had. I was jealous of the other content creators who were doing well, and I felt like it should be me. And I just got really mad at Watsy about it. Like, somebody should have paid attention to me by now. I've been working so hard. And after a lot of time to reflect on things, I realized that that was not a really great attitude for me to have. And two, I wasn't doing everything I could have been to grow the stream at the time. I figured a lot of it out as I was going. And I think, ironically, right when I stopped, I was in a really good place. Because on an esports team, money was rolling in, I was doing some coaching. Like, I'd actually finally made it, kind of despite myself. But that's all of the things that were keeping me away. Thank you, Renan.
Welcome back.
And I also missed streaming and having people to hang out and talk with. Like, there were a handful of people that were going to be here kind of no matter what I was streaming. And I love you guys more than you know. It'd be cool to be able to talk. I also recognize that when I'm playing other games, it's really hard for me to talk or provide commentary. But it just came back naturally chatting when I did that first draft. I was like, oh yeah, I remember how to do this. Feels comfortable. So I don't know how long I'll play. I'm not going to be focused on being hyper competitive. I'm certain I'm not going to do that. And there are new games that are coming out that I want to try. But yeah, I just have to do what chat says and we'll win the games of Magic. We don't have to worry about that. But like, there was a lot of different reasons. I think that sums up most of them. Yeah, we'll do one more, but I need to get a drink first. I'm thirsty. There we are. Yeah, I mean, I don't have time to play a whole lot either, but I may as well enjoy what I'm doing when I am. But I'll play this as long as I'm having fun. It's doing good things for me mentally right now, so I appreciate that. I don't know that the shooter games require more focus in general, but they do for me. I've seen people that can play them and just chit chat away, and I can't do it. So I don't know. It doesn't matter what type of content I'm going to be making when Sim Baby starts school, because it's still a ways away. And between now and then, I'll just do what makes me happy at that point. Okay, this is a FOMO that we could actually take. Delirium, it does Relentless Assault. Stay Hidden, Stay Silent's pretty decent. What is this? Choose a card you control or reveal a creature card, deal damage equal to the power of the creature. Okay. That's just a punch. It's sorcery. How familiar with this set? Not very. probably regret it. I think so. I mean, it looks good. It's not necessarily a reason to be read, but it's okay. It's less than relentless. Elaborate. Untap target creature. Okay. So it's not quite that relentless. If not there, I think we might want the emergence. That's a good point to note, Renan. But yeah, we'll try this and see if red comes together. That doesn't seem like what I want. Oh, there's the act of treason. We could have us the start of a sack deck. It's been a real MVS. I think I want to take this possession. I think that has the highest upside. What do you do? It's pretty good, but I don't know how the heck you're supposed to get it through. I take a piggy bank and just kind of sit on this. I didn't love the Meat Hook Massacre before when we played it. So we could kind of take this and like hide in red colors. There's also a chance we pass this to somebody and they go into black, and we kind of want to be in black with the Vengeful Possession. I don't know, maybe I do want it. I think I do. I think I talked myself into it. I can find more 2-drops. So this is the thing with that card. Spiller ability, discard it, return target land card, your graveyard tapped. Okay, so you got to mill yourself a little bit too. Weird. I'm in best of 1 draft, Renan. No one knows what they're doing. Not even me. What do you do? Sacrifice a room, 2 damage to each opponent, draw a card. That's interesting. Siege from Slumber is good. This is expensive. But probably still okay. Yeah, there's a murder. I don't have any of the stuff that sacrifices stuff, but... that I could play in conjunction with this. Ding. Take a 2-drop. Take some fixing. This trains. This gets menace. I'll take the one that gets menace. Maybe we splash a blue card. Maybe we play blue. Okay, there's some fixing for red. Red, black, sorry. I think I'll stay on course. What? I thought about first picking that. Like, seriously thought about first picking that. The energy may discard a card or pay 2 when you do destroy target room. I don't think I'm going to splash a monstrous emergence, but I might just be red-green. This thing seems great, too. All right. Let's consider being ghoulish. That's an enchantment, isn't it? Yeah, that's probably playable. What do you do? 2/3 death touch, deals combat damage to the player, they lose half their life. When it dies, if it had no counters on it, return it tapped with 2 stun counters on it. It's pretty good. Under the Skin is pretty great. Yeah, that seems all right. I agree. Like, I feel like this is too good not to take, but we can still look around and figure out what's going on. There's another monstrous emergence. What's the chance I'm like, why are we playing red? Because it's not for any of this. We could just be green black and have an actual good deck. Unstoppable Splasher is splashable? Sure. I don't know that I'd splash for a 3-drop, but you could. Like, the only good red card we have is the Fear of Missing Out. Search your library for Demon, put it in your hand, shuffle. Former card, search your library for any card, put it in your hand and shuffle. I mean, it's appealing. I'd want to have a demon just so I don't have to have delirium for it to do anything. Because otherwise it will just not do anything. But I'll give it a try. This is just demonic tutor if I have delirium, right? Yeah, I'm not getting a demon. That's okay. Put a time counter on it. If there are 7 or more time counters on it, it deals 20 damage to you. Okay. I'm happy for you, or sad that happened. Under the Skin is pretty great. I need to find a way to mill myself at this point. And I could use a couple 2-drops. I do like this cultist a good bit. That would help a little bit with delirium. This thing's just good. I don't have a great plan for delirium yet, do I? I mean, that would be worth splashing in some universes. The problem is there is good card draw in black, and I'm just not getting it, which kind of makes me wonder, is that worth it? Let's find out. I'm thinking about a splash potentially with these two. What do you do? If it's tapped. The haste makes that work. This is your delirium enabler, right? Under the Skin came back. Oh man, a Forest Cycler. Take the uncommon, fine. This came back too, but there's also a Swamp Cycler. But there's this Gorge. To take the Gorge, I can definitely play at least one of these two. I think we're going to do that. Death Touch and Indestructible. None of this does anything. There's another red fixer if I need it. Yeah, but you gotta have like 5 of them, right? I don't think I'm gonna get 3 of them. I think I'm gonna play one game with this and then callers. I'll play that. that if I have to. I don't really want to play the first one. More FOMO. Don't need that. The removal's not as good as I would have hoped. I think we just take a Kyler's Mask. Can probably use some amount of Manifest Dread as our enabler for Delirium. I'd got to pick up a couple twos. We DPM. I don't know what DPM is. I think I've got enough threes that I don't want this. I may end up needing to play this, even though I don't particularly like the card. I mean, this is worth having. But it's not for us. I think I just need to take solid 2 drops. If I can get like 2 more 2 drops, we can probably win this draft. Before we target non-land permanent. That seems pretty good. There's the rest of what we'd need to splash, but that's common. And this is not. And I kind of need to splash a lot less if I have that. Alright, it's not what I wanted, but I can play another cultist. There's even more under my skin, which is cool, but I'm taking the Symmetry and our mana is going to be great. And splash both of these. Artifact or enchantment removal. The Forest Cycler. This is not quite what I was after. I really wanted a little bit more early game. But I'm not going to get it. It seems horrible. Well, here we are. We don't have any early game. And whose fault is that? What's up, Teddy? I reckon I gotta play this, even though I don't like it. It's mostly just there to trade with 2 drops, so it can do that. How do we feel about something close to this? With the 2 cyclers, I could probably run 16. 2 cyclers plus best of 1. I could probably run 16 lands. Maybe I should have Lynn. I didn't really look at it that closely. I mean, that feels autumnal to me. How many manifests do you have? I think There's what? 2? 3? 4, 5 potentially, but that's really late. I don't think that's enough for me, at least. So there's 4 red sources. And I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Would leave me room for 6, 7, 8. Seems pretty good, actually. There we go. Deck's perfect. Let's go in. I think I'm just going to do one game and then call it. This was a pretty successful stream afternoon. I will stream again this week if Sim Baby takes a nap. It is not always guaranteed. But if not, I'll see you on the weekend. I don't know what I'll be streaming. It would probably be Magic. I've been having fun with it. You're sort of. So she'll get out a playmat. She can organize the cards by color. She knows the numbers that are on them. Yeah, if you ask her who plays Commander, she will say nerds. And if you ask her who plays Draft, she'll say cool kids. So she basically knows all she needs to know. Man, what a crappy opener. Let's keep it. So does the manifest happen first? Does this work like I want it to, or not like I want it to? Okay, so it does what I want it to do. Cool. That is pretty good. Because look at them, they're just getting a morph. I get a morph plus a death toucher, or better. Alright, so the one I want to get, I don't. The one I want to go to my hand, I don't pay. So we do this, and then I can get the land, because I think I want the land at this point. Yeah, it'd be kind of stupid not to take it. I forgot I sent you a video of that, John. I sent that to you and Tommy. Well then. Wasn't very nice. I did not expect that to hold them back. I've lost a couple. Let me tell you what, it ain't fun. What are you doing over there? They got some plans. I didn't know you worked at a dental lab. I don't care if they do. I'll kill it. Nice. Take your damage. Ironically, now I wish I'd taken the flesh burrower. All right, let's read this book. Enters or attacks. There's 4 or more cards. Distribute 2 counters among 1 or 2 creatures. So this just keeps farting out counters. And if I don't kill it now, I probably don't get to, and it's too late. Except it's not. I'll just burn it. Yeah, I'm probably supposed to burn it. Well, it screams reanimation, or I don't have the white mana to be able to use this. Like they've got other white cards coming in here. I think they're just playing 3 colors. Even if they reanimate it, what are they going to do? Block my Death Touchers? Bashful Beastie. I reckon we need to play anything else. Okay. Maybe I did. Six, 7, 8. You almost did it too, didn't you? All right, I'm gonna call it here, work a little bit on some videos and chill. This was a longer stream than I usually get to do, and that was really nice. It was cool to hang out with y'all again. If the baby nap, I stream again this week, or much shorter than this. If the baby not nap, I'll see y'all on the weekend. Be cool. Go check out my YouTube. I've been doing some streams, some exporting of the streams to the YouTubes. So if you miss some and you want to watch them, it's a little easier